Unbelievable news. Right now, 5 countries are offering Americans permanent residency faster and easier than ever before. No million-dollar investments, no endless waiting lists, no expensive lawyers or complicated loopholes. Just simple steps that could completely change your life forever. Imagine waking up in a safe, affordable new home where your monthly rent is half of what you pay now, where healthcare is not a burden, but a benefit, and where you can finally live stress-free without looking over your shoulder. In this video, I'll reveal 5 destinations where you can start a brand new chapter of your life surrounded by beauty, security, and opportunity. These are the hidden gems the mainstream rarely talks about, but once you know them, your idea of retirement, or even your idea of freedom itself, might never be the same. So stay tuned because we're counting down from number 5, and trust me, you'll want to hear every single one. Number 5 on our list is Costa Rica, the land of Pura Vida. This tiny Central American nation is famous for its peaceful culture, tropical climate, and friendly locals. But here's what most people don't know. Costa Rica offers one of the simplest and most reliable residency programs for Americans looking to retire abroad. The most popular pathway is called the Pensionado Residency Program. It's tailor-made for retirees. The legal requirement: all you need is proof of a steady retirement income of at least $1,000 per month, typically from Social Security, a pension, or another guaranteed source. That's it. You don't need to buy a home. You don't need to invest in a business. You simply provide your documents, your proof of income, and you can apply for legal residency almost immediately. Once approved, you'll receive renewable 2-year residency permits, and after 3 years, you can even apply for permanent residency if you want to make Costa Rica your forever home. Now let's talk about the cost of living. Imagine renting a bright, comfortable 1-bedroom apartment in San Jose for $500 to $700 a month. Public health care through the national system known as Caja Costarricense de Seguro Social costs around $80 monthly, and it covers everything from doctor visits to hospital stays. Many expats combine this with private insurance for just a little more, ensuring top-quality care without the crushing bills Americans often face back home. Take Linda, for example. She's a 62-year-old retired teacher from Texas. Tired of living paycheck to paycheck in the U.S., she moved to Costa Rica 2 years ago. Today, she lives in a quiet San Jose neighborhood, surrounded by greenery and friendly neighbors. Her total monthly expenses, rent, groceries, utilities, transportation, and healthcare come out to about $1,200. She told us, "For the first time in decades, I feel safe, respected, and free." And that brings us to one of Costa Rica's greatest strengths: safety and community. The country abolished its military back in 1949 and has since become one of the most stable democracies in Latin America. Violent crime rates are far lower than many U.S. cities. Seniors are respected here, never sidelined, never forgotten. And with a large expat community, you're never truly alone. There are English-speaking doctors, social clubs, and entire neighborhoods where Americans and Europeans have built supportive communities. So if you've ever dreamed of starting fresh in a place where life runs at a slower, healthier pace, where people actually take time to smile and say hello, Costa Rica may be your perfect answer. Simple legal residency, affordable living, excellent healthcare, and above all, a culture that welcomes you with open arms. That's why it earns the number 5 spot on our list. Number 4 on our list is Malaysia, often called the gateway to Asia. This country combines modern infrastructure with deep cultural traditions, and here's the best part: English is widely spoken, making it one of the easiest places for Americans to settle without a language barrier. The residency pathway is the Malaysia My Second Home program, also known as MM2H. This long-term residency visa was specifically designed to attract foreigners looking for stability and affordability. The legal requirements are surprisingly straightforward. You'll need to show proof of financial stability either through savings or monthly income of around $1,500 to $2,000. In return, you're granted a renewable 10-year residency pass, one of the most generous offers in Asia. No need to buy property, no forced investment into a business. Just show that you can support yourself and you're welcome to stay. What does life look like once you arrive? Let's start with the cost of living. In Kuala Lumpur, the capital city, you can rent a clean, modern 1-bedroom apartment for about $400 to $600 per month. Eating out is so affordable, it almost feels unreal, $3 to $4 for a plate of noodles, fresh seafood, or a full rice meal. Groceries at wet markets are even cheaper, and many expats report spending less than half of what they used to back in the States. Take Robert, for example. He's a 58-year-old IT freelancer from Seattle. Tired of the high costs and stress back home, he moved to Penang, an island known for its beaches, historic architecture, and street food culture. Today, Robert spends about $1,000 a month in total rent, utilities, food, transportation, and healthcare included. His words, "I never thought I could live this well on such a modest budget." And speaking of healthcare, Malaysia is a global standout. The country's hospitals and private clinics are internationally accredited, often staffed by doctors who trained in the US or the UK. The cost is jaw-dropping, up to 70% cheaper than equivalent care in America. A specialist visit may only set you back $30 to $40, while advanced procedures cost a fraction of US prices. That's why Malaysia has become a hub for medical tourism, and for retirees it means peace of mind, world-class care without financial ruin. But beyond the numbers, here's the real heart of Malaysia. It's welcoming, safe, and connected. With a large expat community, especially in Kuala Lumpur and Penang, you'll never feel out of place. Neighbors greet you, locals often switch to English with ease, and you'll find clubs, communities, and support groups everywhere. Malaysia isn't just a place to live, it's a place where you can thrive. Affordable, modern, safe, and medically advanced. That's why it claims the number 4 spot on our countdown. Number 3 on our list is Belize, a hidden Caribbean treasure, where English is the official language. That's right, no translation apps, no struggling with communication. For Americans, this instantly makes life easier, from opening a bank account to chatting with neighbors. But Belize offers something even more appealing, the Qualified Retired Persons Program, or QRP. This residency pathway is tailor-made for retirees who want security and simplicity. The requirement: just prove a monthly income of about $2,000. That's it. You don't need to invest in real estate. You don't need to launch a business. Once accepted into the QRP, you're granted residency status with incredible perks, tax exemptions on income earned abroad, duty-free import of personal items, and even the ability to bring in a car or boat without the heavy tariffs that usually apply in other countries. Now let's talk about what life here really costs. Imagine waking up to the sound of Caribbean waves outside your window. Renting a house near the beach in Ambergris Caye, one of Belize's most famous islands, will set you back about $700 to $900 a month. Local groceries. Fresh fruits, fish, and vegetables are plentiful and affordable. Eating out at a local restaurant. Often less than $10 for a full meal. Take Karen, a 65-year-old retiree from California. She decided she wanted sunshine and simplicity after years of stress and high costs back home. Today, she rents a cozy home just a short walk from the beach in Ambergris Caye. Her total monthly expenses, including rent, food, transportation, and healthcare, come to about $1,300. She told us, "Every morning I feel like I'm on vacation. But this isn't a trip, this is my life now." And here's another powerful advantage: Belize is close to home. A direct flight from Houston takes just about 2 hours. That means you can visit family in the U.S. quickly and cheaply, or have them visit you without the hassle of long-haul flights. For retirees who want to feel far away from stress but still close to loved ones, that balance is priceless. Add it all together, a simple residency program, affordable Caribbean living, world-class natural beauty, and proximity to the U.S., and it's clear why Belize is quickly becoming one of the most popular retirement havens for Americans. That's why it takes the number 3 spot on our list. Number 2 on our list is Greece, a country where ancient history meets modern comfort. Imagine strolling past ruins thousands of years old, then sitting down for fresh seafood by the Mediterranean, all while paying far less than you would in most of Western Europe. Greece offers a unique pathway called the Financially Independent Person Visa, or FIP visa. The rules are refreshingly clear. You must demonstrate a stable monthly income of about $2,000. That income can come from Social Security, pensions, or other passive earnings. What makes this visa attractive is its flexibility. You don't need to buy property. You don't need to invest in a company. You simply need to show you can live independently without relying on the Greek state. Once approved, you receive a 2-year residence permit, renewable in 5-year increments. And here's the real reward. After 7 years of legal residence, you can apply for Greek citizenship, opening the door to the entire European Union. Let's talk about living costs. In Athens, a clean one-bedroom apartment in a central neighborhood can be rented for about $500 to $700 per month. Groceries are fresh and inexpensive. Imagine tomatoes, olive oil, and local feta cheese for a fraction of U.S. prices. Healthcare is another highlight. Greece operates a public healthcare system that residents can access, while private hospitals and clinics offer international standards at costs dramatically lower than in America. A doctor's visit typically ranges between $30 and $50, even with an English-speaking physician. Take George, for instance. At 70 years old, this retired engineer from New York decided to move to Crete. Surrounded by sun-drenched beaches and a slower pace of life, his monthly costs, rent, food, utilities, and healthcare total around $1,400. He told us, "Here I'm not just surviving retirement, I'm actually living it." But beyond numbers, Greece offers something rare, a deep sense of belonging. In small towns, neighbors invite you for coffee. In villages, seniors are respected and cared for. And for many Americans, the idea of gaining European Union citizenship after 7 years is a dream worth pursuing. That's why Greece isn't just another affordable destination. It's a gateway to culture, community, and opportunity, and it earns the number 2 spot on our list. And finally, number 1 on our list is Thailand, the crown jewel of affordable living. Cultural warmth and world-class healthcare, known as the Land of Smiles. Thailand isn't just a tourist destination for many Americans, it's the perfect place to begin a brand new life. Residency options here are straightforward. Retirees often choose the retirement visa, which requires proof of about $24,000 to $30,000 per year in income or savings. Another option is the Thai Elite Visa, which offers long-term residency with extra privileges like fast-track immigration and VIP services. Both pathways are simple, transparent, and designed to make foreigners feel welcome. But what does life in Thailand look like day to day? In Chiang Mai, a modern one-bedroom apartment can be rented for just $350 to $500 per month. Fresh, flavorful meals from street markets or small restaurants often cost as little as $2 each. Monthly groceries rarely exceed $200. Imagine a lifestyle where your total expenses hover around $900 less than what many Americans spend on rent alone. Take Michael, for example. At 67, this former Navy veteran wanted peace, security, and a sense of community. He settled in Chiang Mai. For less than $900 a month, Michael now lives in a comfortable apartment, eats well, and enjoys a city filled with temples, night markets, and lush mountains just minutes away. "I finally feel free," he told us. "Back in the States, I was counting every bill. Here, I'm counting blessings." Healthcare is another reason Thailand stands at number 1. The country has some of the best hospitals in Asia, internationally accredited and staffed by English-speaking doctors. Costs are a fraction of U.S. prices. A specialist visit might cost $30 to $40. Major surgeries or advanced dental procedures are performed with cutting-edge technology at prices that shock most Americans in the best way possible. For retirees, this means peace of mind, world-class care without financial devastation. But beyond affordability and healthcare, there's something deeper. Thailand offers a sense of belonging. Locals welcome foreigners with genuine kindness. Communities of expats thrive in cities from Bangkok to Phuket to Chiang Mai. And there's always the sense that you're not just surviving retirement, you're embracing life fully surrounded by beauty, culture, and warmth. That is why Thailand holds the number 1 spot on our list. It isn't just about lower costs or easier visas. It's about a quality of life that many only dream of, and in Thailand, it can finally be your reality. So there you have it. 5 countries that open the door to permanent residency with simple steps, affordable costs, and a quality of life that feels like freedom. From Costa Rica's Pura Vida lifestyle, to Malaysia's modern comfort, to Belize's Caribbean charm, to Greece's Mediterranean legacy, and finally, to Thailand's unmatched balance of affordability, healthcare, and warmth, each of these nations offers more than just a new address. They offer a new beginning. Think about it for a moment. What does freedom look like to you? Is it waking up to Caribbean beaches, hearing the waves outside your window? Is it walking through a bustling Asian street market, tasting food that costs just a few dollars but fills your soul? Or is it living in the shadow of European history where every cobblestone street whispers stories older than the country you came from? Wherever your dream lies, the door is open. These 5 countries prove you don't need endless paperwork, sky-high investments, or complicated legal battles to start over. You just need the courage to take that first step. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 countries would you choose for your new beginning? Would you go for the warmth of Belize, the culture of Greece, the safety of Costa Rica, the convenience of Malaysia, or the beauty of Thailand? Let us know in the comments below. Your answer might just inspire someone else to take that leap. And before you go, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us bring even more life-changing opportunities straight to you. In our next video, we'll uncover another set of destinations, places you may never have considered, but that could completely transform your idea of retirement. Thank you for watching. Thank you for dreaming with us. And until next time, stay inspired, stay curious, and never stop exploring what's possible.